Welcome, everybody. John Zegar. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. 12:51. Wednesday, the 23rd, on the eastern slope of Colorado. How is everybody? I'm at home. Been out. Busy all morning, and decided I would do my podcast at home today rather than driving around. I did notice that some of the road noise was kind of loud, so I thought I would just do the podcast here at home. And I'm not using any earbuds or microphones or anything other than what's in the phone. And we're going to see how this turns out. I've done it before this way, and it's been just fine. And I'm expecting it would be probably just fine again. Been having some problems on the last two podcasts where they jump around. You know, you present or talk or do your podcast, and however long it does, I do them for I guess I've been only doing them about 20 minutes, 25 minutes each, the last couple. And it's supposed to be the way that I present it from start to finish. But for some strange reason, when I go to listen to them, they bounce around from one part of my conversation to another part, and they don't seem to follow any logical, content and how I'm presenting it. So I went to Spreaker and asked them if they could fix it, and they really didn't have a fix for it. Other than, sounds like other people doing podcasts have been having similar difficulties. So anyway, we're going to do a short one today. We're just going to do maybe 15 minutes and then stop, and it's on live, so it's coming across live, and I guess I'll try it this way today and see if it comes back. When I replay it immediately afterwards, I'll see if it plays back exactly as I present it. If not, I'll have to keep working with Spreaker. If it becomes an ongoing problem for another time or two, then we're going to have to probably stop for a while and see if we can get it worked out. I don't know what's going on. I'm not an IT guy, so I'm not real sure. So I'm drinking some green tea with turmeric and ginger root and, anti-inflammatory kinds of stuff. Want to talk today about pure belief. And what I mean by that is, there's a lot of people that have a belief system and intentions, and they work the steps in the program, and they don't seem to manifest anything. What they're trying to manifest doesn't actually happen. So there's a couple things. We've talked about that before in the past. One is you have too many negative things going on indirectly that are sabotaging, your intention. And that's usually the case, right? But there's another one that we haven't spoken about, and that one has to do with your belief and how pure it is. So by that, what I mean is we can do our meditation, right? And have our belief system such that, we accept, believe, and surrender to an outcome. But the purity of the intention is not quite there. We can say it and give lip service to it. We can, at the moment, in the middle of the meditation, probably be quite emotional about it. And we can wish until the cows come home, and we can hope all we want. And again, as Dr. Joe says, hope is nothing more than a beggar. So, how pure is your belief? Here's kind of my thoughts on this. And you guys tell me what you think. Call me up, email me, text me, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. If we're confronted with a disease, a diagnosis, a trauma, you're given the Grim Reaper. Get your affairs in order. The old prognosis thing. You have such and such amount of time left. People seem to have a pretty pure belief system at that point. Just think about it. Your back's against the wall. It's life or death. If belief is a part of the process in healing your disease, you might be a little more apt to not allow any negative thoughts or negative emotions in. Probably absolutely none. You probably would stop everything. As we talked about the last day or two, if your belief system is such in a higher power, a God of your understanding, you're probably going to be pretty reverent about that. And as the one lady we talked about the other day, in her case study, she spent hours and hours reading the Bible and praying and doing her meditations hour after hour, and not associating with, people or places or things that would be against her belief in getting well. And even to where she sat down with her husband and worked out the degree of purity she needed in her belief system and needed his understanding with that. That's the kind of thing that cured her, got her cured. And I'm wondering if we're just wandering around on the planet, kind of in a regular mood, joyful state, nothing going on, nothing negative, just enjoying life and being happy, and we get an occasional toothache or something, how pure is our belief system? I don't want to get off on the religious thing, but, if you go to church and everything's good in your life, are you there looking around at people, wandering with your thoughts and wondering what you're going to cook for dinner when you're done? Or are you there, giving praise and glory to the Lord and the God of your understanding, and praying reverently that your belief system strengthens, right? So you guys kind of get the idea of where I'm going with that. And I'm asking, and I asked before, I challenge you to maybe take a look at your belief system and see how pure it is, how real it is. Or is it just something that takes up space when there's no trauma going on? Are you grateful every day? Do you take time out to be grateful? Do you say thank you to the universe? Every moment things happen in your favor. Do you do that? So anyway, play around with that for a while and see where that goes, and kind of keep some notes on it for a week or so. And if it's not as pure as you would like it to be, are your intentions not being manifested as you would like? Maybe we can kind of clean up some of the rough edges and stuff like that. So anyway, kind of a short podcast. It's a good one. I want you guys to kind of process that and maybe challenge yourselves with practicing some of that. And we'll go from there. So anyway, God bless everybody. Take care of one another, and I look forward to talking to y'all again real soon. Thanks. See you. Bye.